Hello. It's D&D time on Power Word Casual. I'm Ark, and this group of misfits is going to play D&D with me live on the internet. I'm very excited.
Wait, this is live? No one told me this was live.
Sorry,
It's
man.
dead.
Yeah. Yeah. We doing
We've
it.
been
Yeah.
recording you
We
for
doing
more
it
than
live.
a year.
You're in the internet.
God.
There's like
You're
a
in
lot-
the internet.
there's like a lot of footage of you on the internet now,
So much.
and this D&D show.
We
I'm
still do
gonna have to speak to your
Facebook.
manager.
Well, I hate to say it, buddy, but I am the manager here.
Actually, I'm the manager. I'm the DM. Hold up. All right.
We're all in trouble.
It's true.
Yes. All right. So anyway, yes, Dungeons and Dragons. That is the game we play here on Power Word Casual on Monday nights. I have friends. One of them is Tom as Naoma.
Why was there hesitation on the friends?
Yeah, that's what I want
Friends?
to know.
Question mark.
I have.
What?
But that me. I'm a friends.
Yes. I
Confirm
don't
whether
wanna
or
be-
not you are a friend.
I don't want to be too presumptive. Will we still be friends after this is over? I don't know.
Hard to say.
If you party wipe, probably not.
See?
Or probably.
Or definitely yes.
All right. We got Sean as Thranton.
Oh shit.
Confirmed friend. Always has been.
Confirmed friend.
Always will
Friendship
be.
confirmed. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Ain't no D&D gonna tear us apart.
Ain't no D&D like this D&D. All right. Also, we have Brian as Clyde.
Confirmed not friend. Didn't say friend.
I
Wow.
don't know.
Wow.
He looks like
I
a
am friend.
though.
I am so friend.
Yes, good. And I was gonna make a quip about Ian, but I don't have the heart to. Ian is here as Jeff.
I was gonna say, did you forget your husband's name?
Yeah.
No,
So,
no. I was gonna.
yeah. So
I was gonna say, and my least favorite person here,
Yeah.
and then I realized that would be rude.
Ooh.
Maybe I
Yeah.
shouldn't do that. That's not for-
Ark doesn't want to make the quip, so I shall. If this friendship's over, there's a lot of paperwork involved.
Legally.
Friendship ended with husbands.
That's a good
That's-
point.
Gonna get sticky legally.
We'll stream the proceedings.
And then including the proceedings over who gets ownership of the channel.
Oh, and the cats. No.
Two of them. You can split them.
Actually, I
up,
think we
it's
know how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Andre goes with me. Anyway,
Yeah.
all right. This is very depressing.
Anyway.
Let's not have this
Anyway.
conversation anymore. This is why we play D&D. No, but for real, our marriage is fine. I promise you. And yes, we're gonna play D&D. I am the dungeon master. And it's been a couple of weeks since we played, but I believe we left off at the foot of tower that you may or may not have destroyed.
Debatable. Debatable.
The tower is destroyed regardless, but yeah, the circumstances under which that happened perhaps are unclear.
Yeah, it fell down.
It fell down. It fell down, and there was a skeleton man at the bottom of it. And yes, the air is just dry enough that my throat's scratchy, so this will be fun. All right. Yeah. So let's see. We had a scary skeleton man at the foot of the tower challenged Naoma to collect some artifacts. And
Right. Yeah.
It did.
The four
There was a
sparks
warning.
thingies. Don't come at me, bro, unless you have the 4 sparks of the thingy.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
And this was one
Yeah,
of them,
I
right?
definitely wrote that down. I totally
Sounds-
did. I see it now.
I believe you.
Sounds really legit.
It's in bold, and therefore I ignored it.
Oh, I love it when that happens. Yeah, no,
That's
like
the opposite.
Yeah.
in
what you're
design
trying to
work,
do.
I'm like 20 times more accurate to like just not catch a typo in a header than I am in the middle of paragraph text. It's great.
Yep. It was in bold, so I was like, oh, this must be like the headline of a section. I can just ignore this.
Not important.
Nope,
But
it's
it
the really
is.
important thing that I needed to remember.
It's okay. It's okay. It's been a while. Yes. So yeah, you're not at the foot of the tower. It is nighttime-ish. It's getting dark. I believe that you set up a fire and some camp adjacent situation to kind of talk about your feelings after you almost had a tower fall on you. You are joined by Mushagrib, the guy that you have hired, and also Nefir, an Aarakocra lad who had been kept prisoner in the tower.
Right, and I was begging for us to get a long rest, and you were like, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh
We'll
yeah, and then we
see."
went to commercial.
Yeah. Yeah.
The commercial. Yeah. Do you or don't you? We'll see.
So, did we rest?
I
How
don't know, did you?
successful was
Did you go
our
to bed?
rest? Yes.
We were
Sure.
attempting to.
We were about to. I was just about to cast Jeff's tiny hut, and that's when you cut to commercial. So we
Yep.
don't know.
Yeah, I told you to stop that because everything explodes. You're all dead. Roll a new character. Nope. Okay. All
I'll
right.
do it.
That might have
Yeah.
been the
I will
longest
not.
commercial break, just for the record, that I think has ever happened.
Yeah, but we got
week.
that ad revenue.
Oh man, we
Those
gotta
bad ad dollars. People definitely tuned in.
do
Mm,
that next
sure.
time. Just chain
commercial?
ads. Yeah.
No, please don't do that. I don't want our
For-
channel to
Just
go away.
just do it for 2 weeks.
We did it for the memes.
This is a subathon, sort of.
I guess if we made like our own ad content, kind of riffed off of like,
That'd be different. Yeah.
yeah, that would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Do like the PBS call center. Anyway, okay. Yes. All right. So you were about to cast your hut, and I was like, hold on, we're gonna end the session. But now we're starting the session again, and as your DM, I would like to give you permission to create your hut
Doing it.
Yay.
because I'm a real friend.
Doing it. Jeff's magical yurt is up around me. Nice and air conditioned and mosquito proof in here.
I go inside the yurt and I go to sleep. I meditate for 4
Okay.
hours
All right.
without interruption.
That's what you think. Yeah. Okay.
Do we want to set up a watch? Do we think we need one?
I mean, we're safe.
I'm
in
already
here.
meditating.
Yeah, I mean, we want to keep a watch just to see out what's going on outside. We certainly can, but we're nice and safe and cozy under the dome, where everything's fine.
Musharib enters the dome and stakes out a space for him to sleep.
Oh yeah, and I'll say to Nefir, who I'm assuming is still outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's sitting with his kind of fingers together, nervously wondering if he may also join you in the nice safe dome.
Yeah, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll sort of like poke my head out, not leave the dome per se, like not leave it and dispel it. But yeah, just pop my head out and just be like, oh yes, you can get in on this if you want. It's totally cool. It's totally fine. Just walk through like it's not weird.
Okay. Thank you very much. He goes to touch the outside of it, which to him is opaque.
Yep.
And his hand goes through it, and then he follows and makes a little spot to curl up and sleep.
I had already done some food prepping and handing food out to everybody before the hut went up, so
okay,
that is all sort of situated. As we come back from our rest, I will potentially have some things to hand out to people, so I'll just need to know if we make it through the long rest or not.
Okay. All right, you sleep some more. There's more sleeping, and then some of you probably wake up. I don't know.
I woke up.
It is morning. Yeah, morning does indeed come without anything particularly eventful happening, except for you, Thrin. As you sleep, you have a vision, just a bright white light, and you hear Maleficus's voice saying, "You called me?
Did I?
What do you need, child?"
I probably did. When did I? Do you remember what I said to you? What did I say?
I just saw your signal. I didn't hear any words.
Oh. I think we're in okay shape for now. Do you have any way that you can help us traverse the jungle faster?
I'm afraid that is not my area of expertise.
Yeah, but you know a lot of people now, and you're a real cool guy, and
I am pretty cool, yes.
yeah. No, I think we're good. I don't think we need anything. I think I know what it is. It's because I hit something real hard, isn't it?
It might be.
It's because I hit something real hard. Yeah. I will remember that that will draw your attention. I apologize. There was a big spooky skeleton. And we had to hit
that's
it really
fair.
hard.
I mean, yeah, no, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. I'm real proud of you if that's the case. Yeah. All right. So you still don't see anything. It's still just a bright white light, but what you feel is a big old lion paw on your forehead for a moment. And he says, Yeah, all right. Godspeed. Good luck out there.
Maleficus be with you.
And also with you. And you go back into a more normal sleep until morning.
Nice. So does that mean I can hit the button?
Yes, you may hit the button.
I get spell slots!
Wow. That's crazy. What is that like?
Does that mean we can all hit the button, or is it just random?
Just me. Fuck all y'all.
Damn it. That sucks. I was really looking forward to hitting the button.
Jeff, as you wake up, you realize that someone is cuddling you.
Like, let's see. So I'm sort of
Like the arm is over you, kind of
okay.
lazily. It's a
okay.
Yep.
So I'm sort of little spoon to somebody right now.
Yeah, and they're
Okay.
And you are enveloped by these wings.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm look down, just try to see whose arm, and then I see wings.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just be like, Alright. And I'll just
Go back to sleep.
Yeah, and I'll just kind of I mean, it's cozy. Yeah. I'll just kind of Yeah, just kind
Like a
of.
big pillow.
Yeah, I'll just like I was kind of like starting to sit up, and I'll just sort of like just lay back down. Just no, another 5 minutes sounds fine.
I'll get up and I'll start prepping breakfast for everybody. I will step out of the yurt, and I'll like do a scan to just like do a 360 scan to make sure that there's no horde army around us that's about to wreck our day. But then I'll light a cook fire and get breakfast ready.
I'm already out there, looking out.
Jeff, you're awakened once again as the presence behind you panics a little bit, goes, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry," and a bunch of feathers fly through the air as Nafir just like heats himself out of the hut, just kind of very shiftily and apologetically kind of looks around.
Jeb's like, it's not my first time being cuddled. It's okay. It's fine. And I'll snap the hut away if it hasn't been the full 8. I'll disperse it.
All right. Yes. All right. So you have your camp. You have your cook fire. Maleficus. You're not Maleficus. I am Maleficus. Hold on. Time to speak to the beyond. Thranton.
Yo, that's me.
What are you making? Tell me about your cook fire.
So we still don't have a ton of supplies. I'm still just working off of the like dino meat that I've been carrying around, and then working off of the little spice rack that I've had for a little bit. So basically just making up raptor bacon, and I'm going to be making up chef cook treats.
Okay.
Which all of us in the party will get one, and everybody can use them as a bonus action at any time to gain 5 temporary hit points.
All right. So yeah, you notice as you're cooking these things, you feel really good about it. You're like, yeah, I'm on my A game here. This is a particularly good batch. You feel some like radiant warmth that is like more than what the fire itself would set off. It's a dry warmth. It's not the jungle dankness. You have a nice dry warmth,
I'm
and
just feeling
actually,
real good.
you're just feeling real good. And these treats, you realize like you get the impression that they're more powerful than usual.
Ooh.
So these will buff everyone for 10 HP this time around.
Uh-huh.
Sick.
So it's the same deal, but it's 10
remember
HP.
that they are a bonus action, so you don't have to use them right away, because somebody else in our party, I think it's Naoma, has been giving us temp hit points occasionally, and they will not.
I'm giving you extra HP, just straight up.
Okay,
HP.
so they will stack. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can just mark this on your sheet right now if you want. So
How long does the temp HP last until it's gone?
the temp HP lasts until it's gone. The treat lasts for 8 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just munch that right down.
So it's probably just easier to handle it now since we don't have to worry about things that don't stack.
Yep. What is it? Yeah, what do these like taste like at this point? Like, what are these
It's
made
gonna
out
be-
of? Yeah.
So it's raptor jerky,
Okay.
essentially, that's like sort of fried up into a bacon. But they're gonna have like some garlic and some onion powder on them, a little bit of salt and pepper, but that's about it. I
Seems
still
pretty
have
good.
that. Yeah, we're keeping it pretty basic for now. I still have those 3 Ryoth roots that I haven't gotten to a town to like futz around with yet. So someday we'll have some super spice. But for now, just keeping it basic.
After I shove it in my mouth, I'm just like super muffled. Thanks, these are really great today.
Yeah, I don't know what came over me. It's just working. It's good. I think it's the fire. Something about the fire here.
I mean, maybe because we're at a place that had a magic fire for so long. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Possible.
While everyone else is going about their morning, I take out a couple small bones from my bag and just start like throwing them on the ground, and then like looking at them and then picking them up and throwing them down again. And I'm going to do my bardic inspiration to get one of the tails that I can get. So give me literally anything but a 2. Please. A 6. Okay. I have the tail of the traveler. Which will allow me to give someone temporary hit points.
Yay!
Equal to a bardic inspiration die plus my bard level. Oh, and it'll increase the person's walk speed by 10 feet and give them +1 bonus to their AC.
You know who
Whenever I
needs
use it.
that?
B.
This guy.
So I can hold on to that for the rest of the day. So I'm not
Give
going
it
to
to
use it
me.
right now. And if we need it later, I will
Give me
use
it.
it.
Sweet.
I would like it.
And then after doing that, I'll look around the group and be like, there's 6 of us now.
7. Oh, 6. You're right.
6.
I have an extra cook treat. I'm gonna give it to the Mushroom's been around longer.
T-Pain.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the bird.
Nepier, he holds his hands up and says, "No, thank you. I'm actually gonna be on my way. I have to be getting home."
Yeah, you could take you're good. What? Wow.
Where are you
Wow.
from?
Wow. I'm
Nafir?
just gonna walk away.
Where are you from? If it's on our way, maybe we can escort you there and make sure you get home okay.
I am from Kirsabal, which is southwest of here. It doesn't seem to be in the direction that you are going. If you are going to the next closest tower, that's going to take you southeast.
How far of a journey is it?
It's probably a couple days trekking. I'm not really sure how things go on the ground. But yeah, let me see your map.
I've made my way over to Musharib,
yeah.
and I'm like, the bird doesn't want this. Here, you can have it.
I'll pull out the map and lay it on the ground.
Okay. Nafir takes and he draws out an area of the map that isn't present yet, and shows that he actually shows you the locations of a couple more of these towers. Here in the jungle. So there is one to the southwest, and there is one further south from there.
South. There's one to the
Southeast, I'm sorry.
okay. And then one south of that.
Yep. And these both seem to be in the direction that you've been traveling anyway.
Do you know anything about these towers?
All I know is that there were these old signal towers. They're ancient. I've heard rumors that the one closest to us, well, the one that's still standing closest to us, is the object of some degree of worship from some local folks. It's a holy site of some kind.
And that's this one to the southwest here?
Wait,
Southeast.
what local folks?
Southeast. Oh my god, yeah.
What, local folks? What do you mean?
Yeah, um, like who are they? Like, are they more birds? Like they people? They snake people? What do we got?
Oh, let's see. They're a group of tabaxi folk, I believe.
Okay.
And when I hear tabaxi, I'll be like, "Is that what was? Was Maleficus a tabaxi? No.
Who's Maleficus?
No. I believe someone correct me if I'm wrong. I believe tabaxi are more like house cats in comparison to what
I thought
Maleficus was.
tabaxi are like cheetahs and leopards and stuff. Maleficus was a leonin.
They must be cousins of what Maleficus was. Yeah, Leonin sounds right. Yeah. I wonder. Okay. Interesting.
They were a lion king.
I mean,
Lion Prince. I guess.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Hmm.
his entire family was dead, so I guess he was still the king.
Yeah, he's a king in my brain.
Now he's an angel.
Now he's a lion god.
Now he's a lion angel king.
Demi king god angel.
The king of all angels.
Like a pirate angel.
Who said that?
I think I had a dream about Maleficus last night.
You had a dream
yeah?
about Maleficus.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know what it was.
Does that happen
like
often?
an intimate dream?
No, I don't think it was an intimate dream.
Okay. Why not?
Why not?
Hmm?
That's a weird question.
Well, I mean, were you close? Like,
How close were you?
yeah.
I don't know. All I remember was a white light, and I heard a voice.
That was.
They were very close in life.
You see, yeah, like was this
Unintentionally.
so this was a complicated relationship.
Yes. Thranton was one of the guards, or I'm not entirely clear on this. Thranton actually.
Oh yeah,
Thranton
I was the guard for the family, and the entire like civilization was slaughtered, and I thought that everybody was dead. And then we ran across Maleficus, and for the longest time I didn't believe who he was, and he didn't believe me that everybody was dead. So
There was a whole lot of not
So-
believing going along.
So from what I'm hearing, having never met Maleficus, like it sounds like it's perfectly normal for you to have had an intimate dream about him.
I'm still really confused by intimate dream.
Like,
Well, that's between you guys, I guess. You know, like
No, I understand what you're saying. I'm just really confused as to why we're going down this path.
I don't know. What other kind of dreams are there? See?
Well, there are dreams where you relive memories.
Oh,
Is that
were
what
you
I'm
guys
remembering?
really intimate?
Was it were you just like remembering like our time in Avernus with him?
Okay. Above the table, I'm very frustrated with this line of questioning. I'd like to move on.
Yeah. Okay. Nafir kind of starts to look around and he says, "Well, is there anything I can help you with before I go?"
you ever been to Omu?
Oh no, no.
Okay.
Heard stories of it. I've never been.
Okay. Then.
Did you run into a priest by the name of Kanoe Kelly by any chance?
I have not. No.
I don't don't think I have any other questions for you about the area. What lies between here and that southeast tower?
It's a lot of dense brush and forest.
Do we still have? I want to go see if we still have that map somewhere. Do you still have access to that map, Naoma?
The one I'm like pointing to it on the ground, be like, yeah, it's right here.
Oh, it's out on. Oh, I didn't realize it was out on the ground. Are there any more like? I don't want to say like forts or camps or anything between here and there that we see.
I actually have to go find the map again.
That's what I'm trying to do right now too.
Yeah, don't worry about finding the actual map. We'll just kind of wing it from here. Mostly because I have forgotten what it looks like. So, as your DM and the god of all things, I do not know what's going on. Okay, so yes, Navir indicates that it's just forest. There isn't much going on here. There may be an occasional dinosaur. Sometimes they would like to roam around on their way to the river.
So we have left Camp Vengeance. I found the map. And where did we go from Camp Vengeance? Did we go like east, north? Not east. We west, north, south?
From Camp Vengeance, you went. I think you went south. I think you've been pressing south.
Okay.
Shut up.
I'm gonna read.
Tom, are you talking?
I was just saying, yeah, we're looking at the map. I think we went east. No, we went west. I don't know. This map is bad. We went east. No,
we came from east.
We came from east.
You know.
Wow. Okay. There's like 4 different maps that I've seen. They're all rotated differently. Yeah, we are going west-ish, I think.
Okay. So do we know what MBAL is? That little spot on the map is? Mabala?
I don't think we do.
I don't. Do you know what that is, Birdman?
Umbala is it was one of the ancient cities. I don't know if anyone lives there anymore. It's a lot of ruins.
Are we anywhere near that, or have we gone way south past that?
You're just past it, actually.
Okay. And the next closest tower is going to be further south.
Yes.
Okay. So we're basically going into uncharted territory at this point.
It's somewhat charted. You've got some information from Nafir. It is not terribly granular and detailed because he just literally has a bird's eye view of all of it all the time.
Sure. Okay.
Looks like there's a lot of snow on this map.
It's a very snowy map.
Yep, there's a lot of snow here
weird
in
for a
the jungle of Chult.
Strange.
Okay, well, thank you for your help, Nafir. Was it the Pterodon people that attacked you?
Yes.
And I don't mean to play 100 questions here. What were you doing out this way?
I was gathering food for my folks. There are some
Insight check.
Okay.
33.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, you're pretty sure he was. He's probably being honest here. He did. Yeah. Yeah, he's totally being honest.
Okay. Do you normally travel this far? I mean, we found. This is going to seem creepy. I'm going to reach into the bag and pull out the feather we found.
Oh.
We found this way over by the temple. What was the name of it with the crocodile? The man in the crocodile?
I've heard of that place. Yeah, that's about right. It's not far from there. So yes, typically for food we don't forage this far. However, for holidays there are some certain special items we like to gather. There's a special fruit that grows not far from there, and I was gonna gather a few of those, and I had a few of those, and I was on my way back. And then the pterodons decided I would make a good snack.
Okay.
Well,
They were saving me for later.
I'm glad we showed up in time then.
Yeah, they must have had their own holiday going on. Yes, thank you for saving me.
So what? One more thing. While we're looking at this map, where do you live? Is it marked on here? Do you?
Kirsabal is indeed marked on this map. He points it out to you. It is.
Oh, it's way to the east. I see it.
Yep.
Okay.
It is to the east. Yeah, I am sorry. My directions have been all flipped around in my head, and I know that hasn't made it easy.
No, it's okay. And so I would like to also ask Musharib while we're here. Musharib, can you come look at this map too while we're doing this?
Sure. Yes.
Can you point out where Omu is and where your lost city is? Just so we have some context.
Yes. All right. So yeah, he studies it for a while. There's a lot of chicken scratch on it at this point. So he's trying to decipher who's done what and what's going on here. And only sort of remember where it is.
Because there's a couple of like dwarven mine symbols, and I'm guessing it's the one to the west or the southwest.
All right. Yes. Okay. I just realized I have a book for this.
There is indeed a book. That
I
book is
believe
called...
it's to the southwest from what I remember us talking about previously.
Yeah, if I remember right, those
Yeah,
two seem to be sort of close together. Like Jeff will pull out his map, which is clearly like outdated and just wrong. Like the shape of Chult is not even the same. Like at that point, so he's just like, it's here-ish? He's like, and if you were to line the maps up, part of it is he's just pointing at ocean.
Yes, it's totally in the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, Musharib takes and he points with a little piece of charcoal. He marks an area to the southwest, just west of the Peaks of Flame area that you have marked down. And that's where he marks off Omu. And
Okay.
Hrakamar is all right. What do you have? What do I have? These are comparing notes. Hrakamar is well west of that.
Okay. So
almost
if
towards
we're
the ocean.
almost towards the ocean.
In
So
the mountains.
over by the Kobold Mountains.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. So if we want to take a logical path, and I'm saying this out loud to everybody, if we want to take a smart path, we want to hit all of these fire towers as we work our way south to get to where we think Omu is. Deal with the crap there, and then cut west to get to Hrakamar.
That sounds like a plan.
That sound reasonable to everybody?
Yeah, seems reasonable to me.
Grr.
Because apparently we need to hit up these towers to deal with your guy pointing at
I don't know if we
Naoma.
need to, but they suggest. I mean, the guy. Well, I mean, what if? Did we say this last time? Are we bringing the power to him? Like, is that what he's
That's what I've
taunting
been
us into doing?
I've been concerned about that.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that.
But I guess there's a chance that I suspect that skeleton was sent by him to attack us. But there's a chance that it was some other being trying to give us a message that we needed to get these things in order to fight him.
Yeah.
But I don't know which one it is.
Okay. Well, have we figured out what this one that we have is? Have we taken any time to figure out if it's a magical item of some kind?
Oh yeah, the giant gem.
We haven't. I could spend some time and identify it.
Yeah, let's identify it, because if it seems to be powerful in some way and we can use it, then I think it makes sense to collect them all.
Yeah.
If it doesn't seem powerful, I don't know that bringing him all the pieces is a great idea.
Yeah, I think we should do that. But the other part of this is we know he was here, but he didn't take it for some reason.
Exactly. That's why it's kind of weird that he would be like, "Oh, you got to have all these things." So did he not have the means to get it? Did he not want to destroy the place?
I mean, it's a possibility. Like, he may have just been chased off by this small army of flying lizard men.
That's true.
Let's start with us figuring out what this thing is, because I think that'll probably answer a bunch of questions. Yeah.
Go from there.
Okay. Yeah, I will sit down and cast Identify on it.
What does Identify teach you about it?
It teaches. So I'm going to cast this as a ritual, so it's going to take me 10 minutes. Take me a minute. Sorry, and then it is. If it is a magic, so you learn if it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object. You learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any, and then you learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. And if a spell created the item, you learn what spell created it. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay. Great. Okay, so you settle down to do this ritual. How do you cast your ritual? What's the flavor of that?
So it's a lot of like rolling it over, looking at it, playing a couple chords and melodies to get the spirits to help me and like swirl around the object and try to figure out what it is. And then they, as I'm figuring things out, they come and like fill me in on what they are finding around it.
Have you ever sang to a bowling ball? What's that?
Yeah, it's kind of like singing to a bowling ball.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It has the weight of the bowling ball. It is a round stone. It looks kind of like it looked translucent when you went to pick it out of its kind of setting, but now it kind of looks like a jasper. Like it's an opaque reddish stone. And what you discover about it through this process is that the stone is a red corundum. A red corundum. There we go. That's how you pronounce it, I think. And what it does is it can be used to summon a fire elemental. If you destroy it, it will summon a fire elemental. It is just pure mote of fiery energy.
Does
so
it
requires destroying it?
Does it? Yeah.
Yes.
Does it need to be destroyed to do that? Okay.
Okay.
Still seems pretty cool.
Yeah. So I think this gem is being used to house this fire elemental, and I suspect that the other towers have something similar powering them.
Well, let's do this then. Since one of the towers seems to be like straight in shot, we'll stop there. We'll get the gem. If it's the exact same thing, cool, we'll have two. If it's anything different, then we can start really analyzing if we want to get the others.
Yeah.
Do
Find that pattern.
do we know a way to release the fire elemental without breaking it?
I don't think there is one. At least not that the spirits told me of.
So we can't like release it and then hand over this fake.
Empty gem. Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
smart. Yeah.
Can we paint a rock to look like it? Do we have any
Last time
red paint left?
Last time I asked you guys to paint something.
We did a real good job.
Hey, I mean, Echo's not here to totally screw it up, at least.
It's true.
I'm an artist.
So, I don't know.
All right, well,
I think
let's.
that's an option. You know, if we do need to
Yeah.
actually hand something over, I am down with handing over a painted rock.
Yeah, from a distance, it's not gonna. They're not gonna be able to tell the difference.
Nefir holds a finger up and says, "Wait." He flies off into the air, and within a few minutes, he has returned. He has some a lump of red clay and some water in a yeah, a little bit of water in a what's it called? The water skin. There we go. And the hunk of clay he actually just hands to you, offers to you, and says, "You can use this." And it does look surprisingly close to this thing in its current state.
Sweet. And I'll start trying to carve it into the shape of the gem.
Is this clay only available here, or is it all over the place? Because I don't know if we want to carry 4 basketball hunk sizes, like balls of clay.
There are deposits of it throughout Chult. You might be able to. I'm sure you'd be able to find more. You just it tends to collect in areas where there's a lot of vegetation die off. It's part of the way that the soil cycles.
Okay.
Well, we may not need to have fake ones for all of them. Maybe one fake one would be enough to mess up this guy's evil plan.
That's true. I don't know. Well, let's work our way down south towards the second fire tower.
Yeah.
See what's up there. See if there's even anything to get. See if it's the same thing, and then we'll reassess from there.
Love it.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Actually, let me take a couple minutes and see if the spirits can tell me anything about whether or not that skeleton that attacked us last night, the messenger, was sent from Kano Kelly. Before we head off with this plan, I just so we're sure. And then I'm going to cast. Oh my god! I keep losing the spell. What the heck? Commune.
Okay.
And so I sit down and start singing a little song, and the first verse of it is asking, did Kanoe Kelly send the skeleton to us last night?
You hear a whispered voice kind of like in your head that says simply, "Yes."
The second question, the second verse, asking, does Kanoe Kelly need these stones?
Unclear.
Like a magic 8-ball answers.
Yeah, it's yes, no, or unclear, basically.
Yeah.
And then last question. Is the fourth tower continuing south from here?
Yes.
Okay. So he did do the thing. I don't know if he needs them or not. The spirits weren't able to tell me. And it seems like all of the towers are somewhat south of here. So we won't have to backtrack or go too far in, east or west to find the remaining ones.
Okay. Yeah, so let's go with the plan of catching the next one, see where we are, and then we'll go from there. That way we're not committing ourselves to this path, and we can break off it if we need to.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
All right, cool.
Is there a way to polish this clay to make it look shiny?
Nafir hands you the water skin. He's like, you can run some water over it, maybe. It does. It shines it up a little bit. It's not quite a full polish, but it's a. All right. Nafir kind of kicks a foot out and does a bow and says, well, I'll be off. I'm going to put a good word in for you with my folks. Thank you so much for saving me. We are all in your debt. So if you ever see any more people like me, the bird folk, let them know who you are. And they should recognize you. They should recognize your names.
That's greatly appreciated. And I'm sorry, you said you were out looking for some special food. It wouldn't happen to be Ryath root, would it?
Ryath root, no.
I'm gonna give her a look. Like, what are you doing?
I was just thinking, if it would be a shame if we could help him out, and if that was what he was looking for, and it was a shame for him to go home empty-handed.
No. I appreciate it. You need all your supplies, I'm sure, on this journey.
You probably do.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He takes his leave. He flies up into the air. Musharib starts to. Musharib's got a machete, and he's working his way through the brush in the direction that you will be traveling. And I'm going to say it's break time.
Cool.
All right.
All right. See you in a few minutes.
Bye.
Break time.
Break
Dance.
time.
Welcome back. We're back from our break, all fresh and ready for some more D&D. Where we left off, the party had discovered the nature of the stone they stole from the tower that crumbled.
Stole? Acquired.
Borrowed.
Borrowed. Gained.
Gained. Yeah, yep. This ancient stone is now in their possession. And they're headed southish. Southwest, I believe.
Nope.
Yeah. Southeast.
Yep.
What are directions? I don't know. I'm a great DM, I promise. Okay, so yes, you're headed southeast towards the next one of these ancient signal towers, as indicated by your friend from Kir Sabal, who has left. So yes, the Arakakra leaves, and Musharib is cutting through the dense undergrowth.
That undergrowth's pretty dense there.
Yep.
It's so dense. The undergrowth is so dense.
Are we sure we're going the right way?
Seems it.
Looks
All
good
right.
to me.
Perception.
Can we roll survival to see?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 24.
Yeah, you're going the right way.
All right.
29. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, for some time, you move through this thick brush. Mr. Groot's pretty quiet as he works through it, and he suddenly gives everyone a signal to stop behind him.
Perception check to see if I notice that.
Okay. How are you perceiving?
No, not smelling. Not smelling.
Not smelling.
15. So I noticed it because I was like very like deep in my thoughts trying to figure out some stuff about the Maleficus dream. But I was able to see it and stop before I bumped into anybody.
Okay. Yeah. You feel underfoot. There's a rumbling. The rumbling seems to be getting a little more intense.
Was that?
Are we like really in the bush right now? Or are we pretty well concealed?
Yeah, I'd say so. But you can't see around you very well either, though.
What is it? Do we hear anything else, or we just this rumbling?
It's just the rumbling to start at the moment, but you can give me another round of perception.
This time I will smell.
17.
18. 18 sniffing.
23.
21.
Naoma, Naoma and Clyde, you begin to hear the crashing of bushes, like something large is moving through the vegetation. Threaten, what you smell is not quite freshly cut grass, because that's not a smell that would exist here, but like whatever the smell of like a twig being broken is, like, or a plant being snapped. You can really smell the chlorophyll.
Okay.
Something's coming through the bushes.
Yeah, do we get the sense that it's coming? Is it coming right for us?
It seems to be. You seem to be, whatever this is, you seem to be in its way.
I am going to cast Aid on Thranton, Jeff, and Clyde at 3rd level. So everyone gets 10 hit points. Added on to their maximum, and then also increased. Yeah.
Sick.
So max HP goes up by 10. I'm going to dual cast or twin cast a warding bond on Clyde, and Naoma.
And I'm gonna scarf down that tree that Sean, Thranton handed to us earlier.
And I am just going to stand in whatever direction I think it's coming. Like, shield out, sword out, and just... That's my preparation.
I've bopped the two of them, and I'm standing right next to Jeff, shield up.
Okay.
We're ready. Bring it.
All right. The crashing gets louder through the brush. Musharib takes a position behind the shield folk.
The shield wall. Yeah.
The shield wall. Yes.
Yeah. My fantasies.
Wall. What? Okay. Yes. Overwhelmed by this shield. It's so bright. All right. I need the shield people to make me a strength save. And Clyde and Naoma, I need you to make me a dex save.
13?
12.
Okay, same neighborhood. I feel better.
We're going down together.
Oh wow, we all
7.
are, aren't we?
Yeah.
This was the party wipe. Here's the party wipe right here.
Yep. Yeah. Dice.
I have uncanny dodge.
I tried to dodge out of the way and just dove into it.
Expert.
I heard a lot of dice roll on the other side of my computer. So
Yeah, dice have been rolled.
Yeah.
So what happens is, including you, Clyde, because you couldn't see this one coming. The cover is just so dense. You are all thrown up into the air. You get your salads tossed.
Oh.
How far into the air are we thrown?
15 feet.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
Can I not be thrown in the air? Is that possible?
No, there's no option. You get thrown in the air.
Fudge.
This is D&D. You do what I say. No, that's the spirit of the game. But yeah, no, you're all tossed up in the air. I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative.
Okay.
So everybody was like in a tight little bubble around us, so everybody's gonna get that +5.
Sweet. Are we still airborne?
At the moment,
Are we starting this
slow mo.
Is our first round just falling onto these enemies?
And taking 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god!
How much?
I rolled a
12.
12
Okay.
bludgeoning from falling?
For 15
No, from
feet?
whatever hit you and sent you up in the air.
Nothing hit me. Check my AC. I demand a recount.
Oh wait, we just took 15 or 12.
Okay, 12.
12.
Okay. Oh, there goes all my temp.
Yeah, there goes all the
HP.
temp.
That's the beauty of temp HP.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
did
thank
it
God I
for
can
you.
give someone else temp HP. One person.
So
You did it.
That's it. Okay, yeah,
It
so
happened.
initiative, right.
I got a 15.
Great.
I had an 18.
Oh wait, sorry. Yeah. No.
With the
13.
+5 from Threaten.
Yeah, I did the math wrong. It's actually 13 for me. Too high.
17 with the +5. That's how good I
14.
am.
What was yours, Naoma?
14.
Okay. Great.
Seems great.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I don't see a problem with this. It's great.
Of course.
You,
Yeah, it's
you
all
would
fine.
say that.
I would say that, yeah. Okay, great. So yes, you have been tumbled up into the air as you all fly around. You see the sky, you see the trees, you see the ground, you see the sky, you see the trees, you see the ground, and then you can see beneath you a cloud of dust following a large reptilian creature. You can see its horns and the massive plate on its head easily clearing through this vegetation. But it is moving at a speed that kind of indicates it is alarmed.
Is it a Triceratops?
Yes.
Dope.
So it's running from something. Excellent.
It is. Yeah.
Less dope.
Laying on the ground, I'm going to lift my head up and try to look through the brush and see if I can see what is coming at us.
Don't ruin the surprise.
So you see the Triceratops booking it in one direction, and the other direction, you can hear a dry clattering sound, and you specifically know the sound to be bones.
Musharib, what does a Triceratops run from?
Musharib is brushing himself off and kind of assessing some minor wounds, and he says, "Well, supernatural things tend to spook them."
Okay, I'm gonna eyes of the grave.
Okay.
So I can. I know the location of any undead within 60 feet of me that isn't behind total cover and isn't protected from divination magic.
Okay. There are indeed undead in that radius. They're down the path that this dinosaur has cut through the woods. The dinosaur is booking it, and they're moving at an alarming speed as well.
How many are there?
Let's see. Does it give you an exact count?
It says you know the location of any undead within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover. So.
Okay. Yeah, probably. There's more than 50.
Oh shit. Okay. There's a lot of skeletons coming this way. Like a lot. Pretty quickly.
Let's kill them.
At this, I won't understand what you mean by a lot. I'll just be like, yeah, we've dealt with a lot before.
No, like 50 or more.
All right, let's go. Then I'll literally pick Naoma up and I'll start running after the dinosaur.
Okay. All right, that's great because it's your turn. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna dash with Naoma in tow.
So I'm gonna move my movement speed, which will be 30 feet, and then think if there's. Oh wait, I'm sorry, Naoma and Clyde, you took damage. I take half of that. You took 12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You each take 6 less. And I'll take 12 more. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to move my 30 feet, and then I'm going to see if there's anything else that I can do that might be helpful. Nope, I'm going to dash.
All right. So you get a good run through the woods. Are you using the path that was cleared by the dinosaur?
Yes, I'm following right behind that dinosaur.
Okay. You actually
Alright.
get pretty close to the dinosaur. You're within 10 feet. It's still running, though.
Are you holding me still?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Get the Thranton Naoma combo. All right. Clyde, what do you got?
Checking my spells real quick. I guess I'm just gonna draw my swords and run.
In which direction?
I'm gonna follow Thranton.
Okay.
Who's following the Triceratops, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Seems good. Boom.
Okay.
I just run and follow Thranton.
All right. You take your dash.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yes. Party's still together. Very good. Mushariba is also running. He notices that seems to be the thing to do, and he books it. Jeff, what are you doing?
Me?
It's you.
All right. I thought Naomi was ahead of me.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, Naomi's ahead of me.
No, just kidding. Naoma, what do you do?
I am going to just be like, oh, thanks, Trenton. And then give him the thing that I have never used before because I've never had the chance to use it, the Tale of the Traveler. I'm going to start telling him this really quick story about an old farmer that liked to run, and he ran from coast to coast and had an immediate, like a huge following of people that ran with him after a while, and then he stopped and just said, I'm done. Time to go
This is
home.
Forrest Gump. You just
Sorry, are you telling me? Are you telling me to
about
stop?
Forrest Gump.
Are you telling me to stop?
Keep going. You're supposed to run as far as you can. That's
What?
the point.
Okay.
And so your speed,
Run, Thranton.
your walking speed increases by 10 feet.
Oh.
You get +1 to your AC, and you get four temporary hit points.
Hell yeah.
Run through the forest. Run.
I will do that.
Just starts telling a story while you're booking it.
Just
through the
being
woods. I love it.
carried. Just be like,
Just,
"All right,
hey,
yep.
do you know about this guy?
Is there a point to this story? Because
Yes, you're going to go faster.
Some shit going down.
Yeah, and then
shut up. No, just listen.
I will hold as my action a sacred flame in case they get really the skeletons catch up to us somehow. And that is me.
For the record, so when I picked you up, I grabbed you and like threw you on my shoulder, so I have you in a piggyback.
Okay. All right, I'm turning at this point. Then I'm just like, put my hand on your head, and I'm turning around and like looking behind us, like spell out, ready to shoot.
Just like Avernus, just like old times.
Oh yeah, we call this turret mode back when we first met.
It's been a while since
You
we've had
did
to
it.
do
You got
this.
your turret. Excellent. Okay, Jeff, it's your turn for real.
all right. I will take off after everybody. I'll move my 30. And I am actually going to drop a spell where in the spot where we started, where the now that I've moved, where the Triceratops plowed through all of us. In that space, I'm gonna make a cloud of daggers
Nice.
to sort of cover our inevitable pursuers. So hopefully, when whoever runs through that, at least until I run away. Actually, if I drop a spell that is concentration and then move away from it, like outside of the spell's range, does the spell stay where I left it as long as I'm concentrating?
It'll usually say something if it goes away after you leave its range.
Okay, it doesn't say anything like that, so
It just probably stays up for the duration then.
okay, sick, even better. So yeah, I'll start scooting and just over my shoulder, chuck a spell behind me into the path, hopefully filling up the path with the 5-foot cube.
What's the radius of it? Okay.
5 feet, yeah.
5 feet cube. Okay.
So maybe try and put it somewhere. I mean, it's done in haste, so I'm not really Yeah, it's going back there somewhere. And yeah, I'm just gonna move 30 and follow the crowd.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. It is now the fun turn. It's my turn. The Triceratops continues to go through the vegetation and throw just tree trunks and whatnot up over its head. And I'm going to need everybody to make another dex save as it just rains debris.
A deck save this time, huh?
Even me, even though I'm further back.
Yes,
Okay.
a very good dinosaur.
8.
Oh no.
Rolled a lot of 4s. I think.
How are you getting 8s on dex? What's going on?
Let's see. I got. Yeah, make sure you're rolling save and not check.
Yeah. It's
I
a
got-
5 for me.
I got a 12.
Oh wait, oops! I rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
I got a 14.
Okay.
Save, not check.
Yes,
I don't know if
correct.
that changes anything for you, Thranton.
I just added the +2 to the roll that I did. I just did the math.
Excellent. So what happens is there is a rain of debris.
Gross.
I'm going to say it again because it's just, it's rain
It's
and debris.
important.
It's important. It's very important. And there is 5 bludgeoning damage in it for everybody except for Naoma, who is shielded by Thranton. Or something. Thranton takes the hit, she does not.
I dodged it. I
You
was
dodged
bobbing
it.
and weaving on top of Thranton's head while
There you
looking
go.
backwards.
Okay.
Totally unintentional.
So, Clyde, you're going to take 2, and I will take 3 of it.
Okay.
So I have to make. I took damage, so I have to make a concentration save on that spell that I just did. But I got a feat, so I have advantage on that. So, and I'm a friggin' fighter, so this should be okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. 24. 24 beats 10. So, yep.
Yeah, you got that. You're concentrating.
Yep.
The cloud of daggers remains, and the skeletons continue their chase. They run past the cloud of daggers. Some of them run through it. It does not. It doesn't cover the entire width of this cleared out path.
Mhm.
So some of them make it by, but the ones that do not are pretty thoroughly chipper shreddered. There's bones flying around. There are
Sick.
still skeletons in pursuit. Thranton, it's your turn.
We thinned him out a little bit.
Okay, so how far did the dinosaur get from me?
You kind of closed into 10 feet of it, and you've kept that for this round.
Okay, so it moved away from me, and then I can make my movement to get close to it again.
Yes.
Okay, so Naoma gave me an extra 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
So I can get right up on his butt?
10 feet of walking speed, so 20 feet if you're running.
Oh, all right.
If you dash.
Oh, well, yeah, just the walking speed. So I'm going to use my movement to get right up on its butt.
Okay.
I'm going to take Naoma and chuck her on top of the dinosaur.
All right.
What are you doing?
Grab on!
Okay.
I see this happen from behind, and I'm like, this is what I'm talking about with discussing plans!
It's going to work great. And then, in an effort to get the dino to turn, I want to make an unarmed strike on its back, like haunch. I want to slap it on the ass to see if I can get it to turn.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so yeah, your action was probably throwing Naoma up there, and
Oh, okay, that was my action. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I can't do an attack then.
Okay.
I will. I will keep pace to potentially do that next turn then. Wait,
Okay.
wait. This is a monster, right?
technically,
Okay.
I would
I
call it a
am-
monster. I think that's rude, but could be a friend.
This is an opposed critter.
Okay.
So if I'm in a space adjacent with it, the next turn when it tries to leave that space, I could potentially take a reaction.
Take an attack of
to
opportunity.
Slap it on the ass.
Okay. All right.
All right. Here's what. Yep. I'm going to stay right here, ready to slap ass this dino.
Okay, so you continue to run alongside the dino. You stay in the dino pocket.
Yes.
Yeah, and-
I will hold. I don't have any bonus actions I want to do, so that's where we're at. That's what we're doing.
Okay, Naoma, you are being thrown onto the back of the dinosaur. Give me let's see, either Dex or animal handling or land vehicles, whichever one you want to do. Tell me which one you want to roll it.
Animal handling.
Why would you not do land vehicles?
Because I don't have land. I don't.
It's the casual check, isn't it?
I mean, it was an awareness, but
Yeah, fair.
I guess.
It's a 10.
Okay, all right. You are thrown very conveniently up towards the horn area, and just
Good
out of
throw.
instinct, you grab onto one of the horns.
So I'm just like hanging in front of its face.
Yeah, you do not fall. No, you're not in front of its face. You're behind it,
Oh, okay.
on its neck.
Oh, so I kind of have some control over it.
Maybe.
I'm going to. Can I see, like, how wide is the number of skeletons that are behind us? You're muted.
The dinosaur is clearing a path that is 10 feet wide.
But the skeletons are filtering down through that, or they're going.
Yeah, they're pretty much taking it all up. They're like a search party. There's like,
Okay.
they're like shoulder to shoulder.
I will. Seeing Thranton wind up to hit it.
Is
gonna
it your
try to-
turn right now, though?
Yeah, but you said you're like getting ready to hit it as
Yeah.
it
Oh, okay,
takes
okay.
its turn. I'm gonna try to like pull on its horns to like guide it, like turn its head to like change where it's running to
Okay.
the right, so to make it go to the right a little bit to try to help assist Thranton in that.
Okay, all right. We will revisit this when your turn comes around. But yes, yeah, you grab it. You try to wrestle it, make it go in the direction you want to go. All right, that was eventful. Clyde, what do you do?
So am I like behind the Triceratops? What's the deal here?
Yeah, you are behind it. Did you dash last turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're probably also within 10 feet of it
Okay.
if you choose to be close to it.
How tough would it be to try and climb on top of the Triceratops and ride it?
Well, Naoma's already up there. She's helming the horns.
Well, that was
We
like
can ride
being
double.
thrown, though, right? Like, can I just kind of scramble onto it, or is it going to buck me off? I don't know. I'm going to try it. We're going to find out.
Okay, all right.
So can I do like an acrobatics, like leap, and try and just like grab some of its scales?
How about for me an animal handling first?
Okay. Haha, a mod 20.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, now acrobatics it.
Okay. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna use you to my advantage. That'll be a 27.
Okay, all right. it's calm enough that it doesn't try to buck when you land on its back. And somehow, against all odds, it's like standing up on a train in those movies. You're just standing up on the back of this thing behind Naoma.
I'm just doing it.
You're surfing. You're dinosaur surfing.
Sick. I'm a surfer of dinosaurs.
Yep.
All right. And I'm gonna just sit down, cross-legged, I guess, and then just kind of rub the side of the trike
Okay.
and be like, "Good girl."
All right.
Can I do a survival check to see if I know if it's a male or female?
Gender of the dinosaur?
I don't know if there's a way to tell.
I mean, do you
Would
know
that
about
be a
dinosaurs?
nature? Would that be a nature check?
Are you versed in dinosaurs? Are you proficient in
No.
dinosaur?
I'm not.
I mean, yeah, you could do a nature check.
-1.
Yeah, you're pretty
11.
sure. You're pretty sure this is a dinosaur.
Good job, you. You're so good.
All right, great. Naoma, it's your turn. Clyde, it just appeared behind you and it's just sitting on the back of this dinosaur like nothing happened.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was my turn previously. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to pull on the horns and try to steer it a little bit.
Okay. Animal handling again.
It landed on 20 and then spun over to a 2.
But
That's a 9.
all right. It resists you. You kind of it starts to move in the direction you want it to, and then you can see that it makes eye contact with the horde behind it and freaks out and starts to continue on in the direction that it's been running.
All right.
And you've just got just brush and leaves and branches just flying past your head. The kind of crown of this creature acts like a fairing on a motorcycle, so a lot of it's just kind of hitting that feet instead of you, which is good, I think.
This was all part of the plan.
All
Very
part of the
convenient.
pile.
All right, Jeff.
Yeah. How far behind me is the horde of zombie skeleton things?
They are catching up. It's surprising how quickly they move. We got fast zombies here. They're 20 feet away.
Oh, that sucks. All right. I am. Yeah, I'm just gonna hoof it and try and make up some ground. I'm just gonna run and dash.
Okay.
Just try and try and catch up to the group and make some distance.
Okay, so that puts you on the other. So I'm gonna say that it's Thriton, it's Dinosaur, and it's you. You're all in a race together, kind of you're probably in the wake of the dinosaur, so you don't have to run through the trees. You can take advantage of the stuff he's cleared out.
Okay.
But yes, you are caught up with Thriton
Sweet.
in the Dino Zone.
And I am good.
Get in the zone.
Dino Zone. All right.
Yep.
Okay. It is my turn. The dinosaur is going to keep running, and the skeletons are going to do
Wait,
skeleton.
Excuse me.
What?
I've warmed up my slapping hand.
Yes,
Did
you
the-
have.
Did the dinosaur keep running?
It did. It
Look.
did. Yes. Yep.
Keep in
You
mind,
gonna slap it?
I don't know this, but me as your former DM remembers this. Last time you slapped something, you cooked a chicken.
I
That was
did
in
not-
hell.
That was the bird in hell.
Be careful.
Yeah,
All right.
moment.
I'm taking an unarmed strike. I'm not using my weapon. This is unarmed.
Okay.
And I rolled a 2 for a 9.
Okay.
It was on that 20 and flopped right over.
All right, you startle the dinosaur, and it rears up.
Great.
Naoma, you're having a hard time staying aboard. This is a full buck situation, as it's also that way for you, Clyde. How do you deal with this?
Lean the opposite direction.
Okay.
Seeing as I'm already holding onto the horns, I'm just going to continue to do that. Try to just hold on for dear life.
Okay. Let's see. You can give me an acrobatics for that.
Naoma or me?
Naoma.
So 17.
Okay. All right. You hold on. Clyde, I'm gonna have you give me a casual for that lean. The casual
nice
lean.
Casual lean. All right,
Yes.
here we go. Here we go. Come on. Okay. 22.
All right. Yeah. You just you don't even. It tries to throw you, but there's something about you kind of move your weight around in a way that keeps your butt firmly planted on the back of this animal, and it doesn't phase you.
This ain't my first rodeo.
What the dinosaur does do though is it does as part of this motion, it actually rears up and does begin to turn around in the other direction, but its feet are in a stomping mood, and they come crashing down very heavily towards the ground. I need dex saves from Threnton and Jeff.
Okay. Oh, that's poor. All right. 4.
4.
Wow, you match.
We're really together today.
Thank you, D&D.
we're doing
Beyond.
it.
We got some good tank synergy happening right here.
You're really tanking your rolls.
Shut up.
Hey.
That is 17 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. All right.
Oh. Ow.
It's a direct hit from the hooves. It doesn't have hooves, it's a dinosaur, whatever its feet are doing.
I would like another long rest,
No
please.
claws? Just start sleeping on the back of it.
Yeah, Clyde's just I don't know what your problem is.
We're just riding this
lean.
thing down to the next fire pillar.
Exactly.
And the dinosaur now, it doesn't even seem to notice that it's trampled you. It's and it is going to very much with intent start in the opposite direction. Actually,
For
towards
me,
the undead.
it was Tuesday.
Oh.
Threnton, it's your turn.
So now, look, I promise I'm not doing silly things just to do silly things.
I encourage it.
So now, how far away is it from me?
It's right up in your grill.
Is it in my face, coming at me?
No, it's trying to get past you.
So it's a little bit past me. Okay.
Yep.
But it's running towards the skeletons now.
It is.
Naoma, I love you and I'm sorry. I'm going
It's a great
to
way
now.
to preface anything.
I'm gonna lightning lure Naoma off of the dinosaur because now that it's running towards the skeletons, I don't want her to go flying that way.
All right, this.
So I need Naoma
happen.
to do a 15 strength check.
Just tell me to jump. I'll jump.
We're past
No,
that now.
this is efficient.
That's
Okay.
an 11.
Okay, so 3d8 damage,
Which is just going to hurt
Which is-
you.
12. So you're gonna take 6 and I'll take 6.
This is gonna hurt you as much as it hurts me.
And then you're gonna get pulled off the dinosaur 15 feet towards me and right back onto my shoulders.
What? Ow.
Is this a loud thing? Like, is it? There's a crack of lightning, right?
It's lightning zappies, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's like the worst whiplash I've ever had in my life. Jesus.
We've been to hell.
Thank you. Thank you.
But it was cool though, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Jury's out on that one.
Sure. Clyde's still on.
It's cool to me. Clyde starts clapping.
He'll jump off. He'll be fine. He's got the dex to jump off.
Okay, job well done, I think.
And with that, so now with my movement, with Naoma back on my shoulders, I'm going to turn and run away from the dinosaur.
Okay.
40-ish feet in the other direction. I know we're probably going to start hitting brush, which will probably make it difficult-ish terrain at that point. But I feel like the skeletons are trying to get to the dino to eat it or something silly like that. So I don't think that they'll continue once they catch the dino. I think they're chasing the dino, not us. So I'm going to get back to the brush line where the dino stopped and start working my way in. So probably like another 10 feet into the forest.
Okay.
And that was my action to do the spell. So that's movement action. So I'm done at that point.
All right. I'm sorry, I was reading something. So, okay, so you kind of get out of the way of this like bowling alley of doom.
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. Okay, Clyde, what's up with you?
Everyone seems to be getting off the Triceratops. I'm not sure why. Seems
Neither
strange.
am I.
So I'm gonna look ahead. Does it look? Do I see any reason to get off the dinosaur?
I mean, it's running.
I have no problems up here.
It's running through a cleared out area for as far as you can see, except for the mosh pit of skeletons.
All right, so I'll probably just call out and be like, "Where y'all going?"
Okay. You still just sitting? Are you gonna take the horns or anything, or
I'm
just
getting away from the skeletons?
No, I'm just sitting up there, like elf style, just
all
like
right?
cross-legged, like, no big deal here.
Would you like to prepare an action or anything?
Yeah, I'll like can I do a balance action?
Sure.
I'm just like riding the subway without holding any of the poles. You're just like kind of like
Okay.
loose but ready to counterbalance any weight transfer.
Yep. You're dinosaur serpent. Yes. Okay. Nailma, what's up? You just got struck by lightning and now you're on Threaten's back and you're in the brush.
Yeah, so my hair is like frizzed out a little bit from the lightning. And I'm just like, wait, Threaten, hold on. Before we start running into the jungle, let's see if the skeletons actually stop.
Got it. And I'll sort of stop my movement and turn so we can both see what's happening.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna watch what's going on there.
I'll get that'll really hurt real bad.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Jeff.
Okay, so Jeff, recovering from being stomped by a Triceratops, then sees Thranton lightning whip Naoma off the back of this Triceratops, who then turns around and just runs back the way it came with Clyde still on it.
Yes. Yes, that's a summary of recent events.
And
then we disappeared into the woods.
then you just Thranton just ran into the bush with Naoma.
So many options.
I honestly don't know what to do here. I just got here.
Yeah, who do you trust?
And that cloud of daggers is still back there. Actually, wait. I didn't do the concentration check for that. So let me see if the cloud of daggers is still there. No. So
Just skeletons.
just skeletons and triceratops. So the cloud of daggers has dropped. So good news, the dinosaur won't be running through it.
Is that good news?
I mean, with you on it, maybe.
All right.
Shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna full on run after Thranton. But I am gonna sort of hop off the trail a little bit, out of the primary path that's been cleared out, and watch and see what's happening with the Triceratops and Clyde and the skeletons.
Okay. All right, and it's time to figure that out. The Triceratops just barrel asses ahead. At this point, even more panicked than it was before somehow. And
Wow.
it actually does connect with the pile of skeletons and pretty much pulverizes everything in its path. The skeletons just become dust as they run into this thing's forehead, and it just stomps them and runs down this area it's already cleared out with impressive speed, because it does not need to clear out vegetation as it goes. And skeletons are easier to deal with, I guess. So it manages to get a good 100 feet away from all of you.
Except me.
Except you. You are on the Triceratops.
That was the last we ever saw of Clyde.
Clyde rode off into the sunset on a very fast Triceratops.
His last words were, "Where y'all going?"
Yep. All right. That's that. It's Thren's turn.
So are there any skeletons left? Any
There are a few,
stragglers?
there are definitely stragglers. And the stragglers that there are confused and not walking very well for the most part, but they do change their direction to pursue the dinosaur.
Okay. So I'm gonna with Naomi on my shoulders, step my way back out. I'm gonna make eye contact with Jeff. I'm gonna be like, hell of a plan, huh? Huh? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, my hair, which is normally like pretty straight and like slicked down, not slicked down, but like flat, is now just like poofed out from the lightning.
Yep, all in a day's work. Or I'll like pick Naomi up and like set her down and be like, there we go. And let's go clear these up. Naomi, you can pick some of these skeletons up, huh? Yeah, that'll be good. This is great.
There are
where's
so
Clyde?
many powdered bones.
Yeah, I'll go do that. And just kind of like dazed, like make my way back over to where the skeletons are.
Anybody seen Clyde? Where'd Clyde go?
And I'm just gonna like, assuming it's still Thranton's turn, I'm just gonna like point with my sword at the blue thing on the back of the the Triceratops.
100 meters away.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, okay. I would like to thaumaturgy to make my voice boom real loud and be like, Clyde, come back.
Do I hear it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna cast. Let's see, Zephyr Strike. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a bonus action. I have to. I can give myself advantage on one weapon attack roll on my turn. Then the attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on a hit. I'm just gonna, and I don't provoke opportunity attacks. So I'm gonna jump off the trike, swing at a skeleton, and then just run the rest of the way.
Okay, like do you jump off the front or the back of the dinosaur? Or
The
side?
back.
Okay.
The back. Yeah.
All
Not
right.
in front. I'll just get run over.
Gotta ask these things.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll jump off it, swing at the first thing,
Okay.
first creature that comes near me, and then just run the opposite way.
Okay, you find
Back
a
towards my
huddle of
friends.
skeletons and you swing at it. Give me your attack roll.
Okay. Let's see. Oop. Things here. Jade Splitter. It's 27 to hit.
Yeah. Give me your
Uh,
damage.
9 plus a d8. I don't really care if I'm going to kill this thing. 17 damage.
All right, so what you actually end up doing is you take your sword, you do a good swing at this group of skeletons, and you lob their skulls off, and then you hold your sword out while you run.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like
Yeah,
doing the
are you
Naruto
with
run.
me on this? Are we doing that? We're doing the
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. So you dash back in the direction of your party, just lobbing off skeleton heads left and right while you do this.
Heck yeah.
What's your movement? How far were you able to move?
So my movement is normally 35 feet or 40 feet. And then I get a plus 30. It's
Okay.
35.
All right. So yeah. All right. So you're like 30 or 40 feet away from everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
I'll just yell, on my way.
All right, I will take you out of initiative. You can see that the dinosaur has kind of stopped in its tracks and started to thrash around and try to stomp these skeletons that are kind of piling up on it at this point.
Are more skeletons coming? Like it's a never-ending horde, or they're just kind of like the ones that are remaining are climbing up and trying to fight it?
There was a decent group. Like it was like this was the beginning of a parade, and like the Triceratops probably made its way to like the middle of the parade, so there's still more coming up.
Oh, they're gonna kill it.
Possibly. I mean, how does now that I'm assuming it's starting to get attacked, how does the Triceratops look like it's doing?
Having a good day.
It's having a great day. It seems like it's seen better days. When you were up close with it, you could already see that it had some of that Jurassic Park battle damage.
Oh man.
The chunk missing for no reason.
Oh, I don't want it to die. Thrin, it's dying.
I mean, we could go help it. I'm not saying we
Yeah.
gotta not
I'm
help
gonna
it.
start running towards it now.
All right.
all right. We're gonna bring you
So-
back into initiative for this.
Back in we go.
So I'm running out of the jungle towards you guys, cleaving off skeleton heads, and then as I'm running past, you guys are running the other way.
Apparently.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
we've done some of this business so far.
Naoma is, yeah. Yeah,
It's
so,
fun to know, for sure.
all right, we actually left off at your turn, Naoma, so we'll pick it back up.
Okay, how far away from it am I?
You were about 100 feet away from it.
Oh my god, I can move about 60 feet. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna. Oh my god, I'm gonna run 60 feet towards it. I'm gonna dash, and that's
All right.
all I have that I can do.
You run past Clyde, who is running in the opposite direction.
Clyde, I'm gonna go help it. And actually, after I run my 60 feet, I'm gonna cast a healing word on it.
Okay.
Gonna be a zombie Triceratops.
Heal a dinosaur.
Hopefully
Won't heal
not.
me. I get it. I see you.
I've healed
see
you
you.
before.
I see you.
What's the word of the healing?
Peace.
Live.
Okay, but yeah, how does it
Live!
Yeah.
Live, damn you!
What does it heal? What's
Heal 6. I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty good.
More than 0.
Yep. It pauses for a moment to be confused and then gets whacked by another skeleton spinning around doing a helicopter thing and stomps it.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Best healers ever.
what's up?
All right, so let's see. I could probably
As I see Jeff contemplating, I'll be like, this
No.
wasn't part of the plan.
no. Oh, see, I thought it was. With that
Yeah, no.
discussion that we had about the plan, I thought this was included, and then I'm just gonna run off after Naoma, and
Poor Frodo!
and let's see. I didn't go up as far as Thranton and Naoma did. So, how far with like a 30 foot move from where I was, assuming I was a little closer, like, am I able to catch up with Naoma, or without dashing? Still probably only get me not actually
I think
close.
you're 30 feet away from Naoma.
Okay. Well, I am going to. Well, from this far back, am I within like 100, 120 feet of the skeletons and the Triceratops at this point?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna just do my move and get close to Naoma, and I'm going to try and firebolt one of the skeletons that's out there.
Okay.
Start trying to thin that herd, and let's see. Ooh, okay, 21 to hit,
Okay. That's a hit.
and come on. Wow, good damage. 25 firebolt damage to one of them.
Jeez.
Nice. Okay, yeah, you set several of them on fire.
Sick.
At least 10 of them just are on fire and a pile of ashes before you know it.
Love it. And that'll be my turn then.
Okay. All right, and we are back up to Thranton.
I'll notice everybody else running, and I'll be like, okay. And so I will run my 40 feet towards Naoma, who got 60 feet away from me, and then I'll dash another 40, which should put me about 20 feet away from the dino. How many more skeletons are left at this point?
There are.
Like a handful?
Yeah, there's probably like 9 or 10 of them still flailing around.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll get up to 20 feet and hold my action there.
Okay.
Nothing else I can really do at this point.
All right. Clyde.
Looks like I'm turning around
Everybody
and
ran
running
by
back.
you. They told you to
And-
come back, and then it's very confusing.
Yeah. I'm just going to mutter to myself, you got to be kidding me. And then just turn around and start running back towards where they are. Any skeletons on the way?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
cut off
some of the
their-
ones that you there were a couple that like you didn't get the first time around, but you get them this time.
Sweet. I did it.
You did it.
Sure of it.
Yeah, so you're really fast. You still get Zephyr Strike, I think.
I do have Zephyr Strike.
So you're able to get back to where you were, and now you could be right up in the fray if you wanna.
Yes, I do. And I
Okay.
just want to start swinging at Skelly necks.
Okay, all right. Swing at some skelly necks.
Hiya! There's a nat one.
Yeah, that misses.
Thanks, D&D Beyond. All right, with Billy.
Billy, go.
22. Oh, can this be my Dread Ambusher attack?
Yeah,
22 to hit.
excellent.
Extra D8. So with this damage. Yeah. But I didn't roll my D8. Okay. So that's gonna be 14 damage.
All right. You clear out 3 of them with that. How do you do it?
Sweet. Just like a cleaving slash.
All right.
Yeah.
The skulls are off.
And then I'm just gonna like just keep like running and like slashing as I go through this crowd of skeletons.
Okay. All right, there's
Uh,
like 7 left.
okay. So I think I have one more attack because I already. Oh no, I didn't use my bonus action this time. So that'll be a 28 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
That'll be 13 damage with a Jade Splitter.
Okay. Yeah, you get another group of 3 of them.
Okay, and then one last swing with Billy. Ugh, it's 12 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, sweet. 10 to hit. 10 damage.
All right. You take out 2 of them, and there are 2 more just kind of flopping around. These ones look like they've taken some dinosaur damage. The dinosaur seems to be calming down a little bit.
Okay. That's me, I think.
Okay. Naoma.
Okay, so how far away from it am I?
You dashed?
Yeah. So I moved
Okay.
60 feet last turn.
Yep, you're 40 feet away from it.
Okay, so if I move 30. Okay, I'm gonna move 30 feet closer to it, and then I will I hold my skull harp up and strum a chord and use channel divinity to turn undead.
Okay.
Classy.
Good old turn undead.
Which will each undead creature that can see or hear me within 30 any undead creature within 30 feet of me must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And if it fails, It is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. I thought I had destroy undead.
You do.
Nope, that was my old one.
I mean, well, you should. Most clerics just get that. It's probably further down the list. I could be wrong. Grave clerics are weird, and you're part bard now.
Oh, when it fails its saving throw against my turn undead, it is instantly destroyed if its CR is lower than the threshold for my level. Okay. Yeah, that is lower down. What is the threshold for my level? Yeah, so anything within 30 feet, any of the skeletons within 30 feet of me have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, they have failed. Collectively.
Okay. So what is the threshold? Help.
I'm gonna guess that it does disintegrate them. They're skeletons. These ones don't look special. Their eyes aren't glowing. They're just undead.
At 8th level, it's CR 1 or lower. So if they are a CR 1 or lower, they just die.
Okay, yeah, the two skeletons that are still like flailing around and trying to whack the dinosaur turn to dust.
All right, and then I will. How's it looking?
The dinosaur is still looking fairly roughed, fairly damaged.
Okay.
It's kind of been wheeling around trying to whip its tail at things, and it's slowing down. It seems to be either calming down or growing tired.
Okay. That's it for my turn then.
Okay. All right, Jeff. There is a panicked dinosaur that is getting steadily more calm.
Right. I would like to. I'd like to approach the dinosaur. And yeah, I'd like to approach the dinosaur and try and befriend it.
Okay.
Just
What
like
kind of movies you like?
just gonna do the
What's your favorite kind of music?
just do the raptor pose. Just
Yes.
Just kind of. Except there's only one. I don't need to do this. It's really more just here.
I'm gonna lay on hands my dinosaur.
Well, I mean,
My boy Blue.
I physically sure, but it doesn't really doesn't have that zing,
Right. Fair.
Okay.
Yeah. What do I need to do? What do I need to do to try and soothe it? Just be like, hey, buddy, hey, it's all good. It's all good. You stomped him. You good?
I would say that if you don't have any spells to the effect of communicating with or calming animals,
I do not.
you can do a casual check. You would like for this dinosaur to keep it casual, please.
Okay.
So I can make an argument for that.
All right. Let's see. Okay, 17 casual.
Yeah.
Just to be like, hey, it's all easy. It's all good. It's all good. You're safe. You're good.
As you get closer to it, and it's kind of rearing up, still sort of alarmed, you see that there is some kind of leather strap that flies back and forth that is kind of connected to its face area.
Oh, we might be in luck, boys.
As you get a closer look at it, it's definitely a set of reins.
Oh, yep, we might be in luck indeed.
And the dinosaur is calmed by your pleasant presence. Your presence.
My
And,
present pleasance.
It
Your
kind
Donald
of
Pleasance.
it taps its feet on the ground a little bit, moves forward and back like a horse might, and then just stands still. You're out of initiative.
Oh yeah.
For real this time.
Maybe. Jeff, you also noticed that there's faded paint. Like there's like faded, scratched off paint on the sides of this. It looks like it had a number painted on its side, maybe.
What number? Can I still make it out?
It's tough to determine. It looks like it was 2 digits.
All right. Okay. And I'll just, still slow, gentle. I'll grab the reins, and just start, just doing some soothing motions, and just be like, okay.
When I see a set of reins like being handled, I'll come up with some food, and I'll see if I can get him to eat some raptor jerky.
Okay. You offer the raptor jerky. He kind of moves his beak towards it. You can see his nostrils flare as he sniffs it, and he moves backwards without taking any.
Okay. I'll put that back in my bag, and I'll pull out one of the 3 Ryath roots.
Okay.
And I'll offer that and see what he does.
This he sniffs with notable enthusiasm, and just opens up the maw and takes the root from you.
Does it seem to do anything to him?
Yes. So the dinosaur is already calmed, but it does seem to. You can see that it's got a little more pep in his step now. Like he's not moving quite as sluggishly as he had been.
Okay.
You just gave a dinosaur Coke or whatever it was.
You don't
Right?
You don't know that.
I'm sure the dosage isn't,
He was happy.
Yeah.
He's happy.
He likes it.
Why are you taking this from him? He's had a rough day. And I'll give like a little pet on the nose, and I'll be like, I got 2 more of those if you're good.
When you pet the dinosaur's nose, he sits like a dog would.
Oh, we
You're
did
so
good today.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so good.
Who's a good boy?
This thing is well trained.
Yeah.
About to be high as hell too.
Yeah, probably. But
I'm gonna cast a level 1 cure wounds on it as I walk up and just like brush my hand along the side of it,
Okay.
just to try to make it ease its pain a little bit. Give it 9 hit points.
Yeah, it's you notice that as you run your hands across the scales, they had this kind of subdued grayish coloration to them, and when you cast this, you actually see that they take on an orangish tinge. They're kind of like a burnt umber color with like they look kind of like mica. They're sparkly too.
so what overall color is this thing?
Kind of more towards brown, but kind of like you know how like a black moor goldfish will have that black coloration on its scales, but you can tell it's shiny underneath.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that kind of thing where it's a brownish color, but like it's got that shiny metallic burnt umber beneath.
Okay. What do we name a brown triceratops? With
Brownie.
Jeff Jr.
Well, I was gonna say brownie.
Okay, that's 2 votes for brownie. So, all right.
I'm gonna go with peanut butter.
Ooh,
Peanut butter
good.
brownie.
Yeah, I propose peanut butter brownie. Yeah. Yeah, mesh those. You can call it whichever part you like.
PBB, the notorious PBB.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Notorious. I think we figured it out.
There it is. Democracy in action, baby.
Exactly.
Mm.
Named a dinosaur.
At this point, I'm gonna turn around and just kind of casually browse the remaining skeleton bones.
Are you gonna
let's
try to
see.
mix a 6?
I'm gonna try to see if there's enough to put at least one body together, if not a couple.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Do a nature or survival check.
Go with survival. Nat 20.
Wow. Okay. Yes. You gather enough. You gather easily 3 skeletons worth.
Great. I open my bag and then start like piling them into my bag.
I'm taking these.
Yeah. And then when my bag gets full, I'm going to turn to Thranton and be like, Thranton, can I use your bag for a moment?
What for?
I just need to take some stuff.
What stuff?
Some stuff. And I'll
Say
like
it.
point to the bones on
Say
the
it
ground
out
and the bones in my bag.
Yeah, I guess.
Some bones.
Yeah, here.
You know, in case the notorious PBB wants something to chew on or we need some help.
Say the words, Thranton. I want to fill your bag with bones.
Yeah, I will hand him. I'll hand Naoma one of my spare bags.
I will just fill it full of enough bones for one skeleton. Just all the pieces. And then hand it back to Thranton.
Well, we do.
Wait, I have to carry it?
Yeah,
I
I don't
can't
know.
carry 2 bags.
And,
I have to carry your bony boys?
and I will just like whoa, and I will gesture at our 20-ton draft animal.
It's a good point. See, Jeff, it was all part of the plan. And I'll walk over and I'll like strap it to his side.
All right.
I love it when a plan comes together.
We've just got quick release bags of skeletons strapped to the side of a dinosaur.
Just the essentials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could just imagine if we ever walk into town and it was like, I gotta check the bags on that animal. It's just
Like, I don't think you want to.
Oh my god.
if it helps, they were dead when we found them.
That's
I think
incredible.
that's getting us out of jail.
We got
All
ways out
right.
of jail. We got ways.
Mr. Reed makes his way out of the bushes that he'd been in, and
Oh, hey, buddy.
hey, looks like you've done some good work for yourself.
Think we secured ourselves a ride, and I'll give it a pat, and I'll hope it doesn't freak out.
This is fairly unusual. What you've got here is a racing dinosaur from Port Nyanzaru that's probably been lost for a while.
That does explain the speed.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And the numbers.
Hmm.
Why would it have ended up in the jungle?
ran.
That's,
It ran so far away.
sometimes they get stolen. And
Oh.
just brought into the jungle by that means. Sometimes they get used as pack animals towards the ends of their careers.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Well, it's not quite a tormentor, but I guess it'll do.
What kind of dinosaur is that?
Yeah, not kind of what?
It's like a mechanical horse that
With
can
wheels.
shoot harpoons and has wheels.
I
It's a hell thing. Don't worry about it.
I mean, part of me wants to worry about it and the fact that you led that with it's a hell thing, but truth be told, I am getting used to it.
Mhm.
Like, it's becoming more and more of a valid explanation with you three.
Has Jeff seen Naoma raise or animate dead yet?
Yeah, when we were going through the.
No,
Oh no, that was.
I was still the DM at that point, so no,
You were
Jeff.
still the DM.
Jeff
Yeah.
has not seen you animate dead, so Jeff
So I'm
has
just
been
filling bags with bones.
semi distracted with our new pet, but like, yeah, then there are just bags of bones arriving, and I'm just like, and is this a hell thing as well, or
I mean,
Just Naoma things.
I figured it out in hell, but it's just a me thing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Based on how the notorious PBB here freaked out about skeletons, these are just in case of emergencies.
freaked out by skeletons? So we're hanging. Yeah, you know what? Whatever, it's fine.
Well, I mean, it's just the bones right now. It's not a skeleton at the moment.
I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with
Listen, Jeff.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm gonna go with it.
Naoma likes skeletons. You don't wear sleeves. Same damn thing. It's fine.
I will admit that I'm not crazy about doing this against their will, but since there are no spirits to be reincarnated into these bodies anymore, I don't really know. It's just an emergency. Hopefully, I won't have to use it.
Okay. Seems yeah. Yep, gonna go with it. Yep, this is all fine.
Trust me, when it comes in handy, it really comes in handy.
True.
We had to go through a temple that required everyone to be in pairs. And luckily, we had a bunch of skeletons to pair up with.
And there were 4 of you then, right? Like,
Maybe?
it was
Buddy
Probably.
system.
Was Gilda there with us? I don't remember.
no, I think it was you 3 and Echo, but
Yeah.
There were 4 of us.
but it's like, so why didn't you just
Because
pair
Naoma
up?
wanted to play with skeletons.
Well, because then we each had our own, freedom of moving around.
Just
Yeah,
Four bodies are better than 2.
Jeff's
Dude.
still just trying to do this math of like, okay, so why is 10 better than 4 when an even number was required? But okay.
Well, if you think about it, you have 20 sets of hands as opposed to 8 sets of hands.
All right. Well, so while this entire discussion has been happening, I've been working on a prayer of healing for the party for up to 6 creatures. So Musharib, I assume, is fine. So then that'd be the 4 of us plus Dino. So that should be fine. Agreed? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes. Cool. Sounds great.
All right. So I'm gonna heal all of us for 23 healing.
Ooh, lovely.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
I like it.
The dinosaur is looking particularly shiny. A Shinosaur.
This thing won't fit into your hut, will it, Jeff?
I've been trying to figure that out. I don't think so. Because the dome is like, it's a 10-foot radius dome, so like 20-foot diameter. Just pretty big, but
Not that big.
not that big. I think we may have to, I don't know, like have the rains come through or something, or have some sort of system where we we make sure he's tied up. I don't.
Can you double dome and sit in between the two like a Venn diagram?
It is not concentration, so technically I could, if I haven't used both of my 3rd level slots. I guess I could, but I don't know. If I roll over in my sleep, one of them's going away.
Yeah, that seems silly.
Yeah, it gives you a very specific area that you can be in.
I think we could
Also-
probably, if we just like staked down his lead, we'd at least know if he runs away.
Well, if we find a nice like wall, like a mountain wall to put up against, and then we put the dome and then put him in beside it. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Figure something tries to attack a Triceratops while it's asleep, we'll all know about it pretty quick. So
True. And I think we'll still be keeping watches anyway. So
Just give him a bell.
just like ting, fun, dun, 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 ting.
Thank goodness for the bell. We would not have known.
It's true.
You just put it on the tip of its horn.
When the bell isn't ringing, he's gored somebody.
Oh, that's horrible. Wow.
Perfect.
All right. Okay, and with that, I think we're going to call tonight's session.
Okay.
That's a
All right.
game. You did it. You have a
Great.
dinosaur. Thank you to everyone who voted in the poll that I put up on Twitter. They voted for dinosaur.
I missed a poll. God
There was
damn
a
it!
poll.
I put it up during the break. I was just like, quick, which thing do we do?
What? Now I have to go look at what the
I was
poll
concentrating on the game, and you tricked me.
Cool.
How do I
All right,
find
yeah.
the poll. Power word causal.
Powered Causal.
That's
Cat
Twitter.
or dinosaur? Oh yeah, they chose right. They chose correctly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There were
I
10
accidentally
votes.
made the
Look
poll.
at all them
yeah,
votes.
yeah, I made the poll run for an hour when we only had 10 minutes by accident, but that's all right.
Well, they chose correctly.
Dinosaur
did.
was ahead in an early lead, so I'm glad
So.
it kept their lead.
Thank you, Twitter.
Thank you, Twitter.
Thanks, Twitter.
All right, great. Well, yeah, that's our show. Ian, take it away. Ending announcements.
No. All right.
Okay, bye.
Well, yeah, like always, do check out our friends at Gemhammer and Sons Gaming. Go to gemhammer.com and use code PowerWordCasual and get 10% off your purchase. Buy their sweet dice, books, decks of many things, lots of cool stuff they got.
More things.
Yeah, and even more things. Not joking. These are all products they have. And in terms of stream news, as we mentioned on 5-Hit List last Thursday, we will be skipping next week's 5-Hit List episode because that'd be Thanksgiving, and we all busy. So, so we'll be picking that up regularly scheduled time the next week after that, or the next 2 weeks after that. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. And join us again next Monday for another session of Hellscape Navigators. I do want to say if we finally confirmed some details, and there will be more Dungeons and Dragons landing on this very Twitch channel in the coming weeks.
Ooh.
Our good friend
Not
Jekka, who you have probably seen in chat a few times, is going to be running a Humblewood game for us here right on this channel. Probably going to be happening Tuesdays. More details
Awesome.
to come as far as that once that schedule gets ironed out, but that'll be a lot of fun. I've never actually dipped into Humblewood, but I love stuff like it. I love that it's just 5th edition, so I don't really have to learn any new rules. But it's been reskinned and relabeled and tweaked to suit this new setting, and I think that sort of stuff's really sweet.
And it's half birds.
It is half
It's
birds.
a lot of birds.
I'm gonna be a bird. I may be the only
Bird.
bird in the group. I don't know.
2 birds.
2 birds? Okay. I won't be alone.
1 stone.
Very good. Shit. Or 1
What
weakness.
other animals are being featured? 2 birds.
So there's going to be a which one are you?
I'm the crow, the corvum.
The crow. There's going to be a
moose.
strig, which is an owl. There's a moose. There is a hedgehog. And I don't know
Gotta
which
go
one
fast.
the 5th is.
I feel like being a moose gives you a distinct size advantage.
Oh, it does. The bird folk, like the crow and the strix, are 2 of the bigger bird options you can do. But they are still dwarfed by like foxes, and even like foxes and raccoons are outsized the birds, and then then there's the deer and moose people.
Like you could just be the mount for your entire party. Just saying.
It's a hell of a plan.
It's a hell of a plan. I like it already.
Carry me.
Everyone just perched on the moose's back, and the moose just barreling through the trees.
No random encounters.
familiar.
Too busy.
Got moose stuff to do.
But yeah, more details on that game as it comes out. Looking forward to that. That'll probably like get going after Thanksgiving. So more details as we get through that. And that's all the news I got. So yeah. Hope everybody has a good night. Thank you for watching. It's been
Yeah.
lovely to have you. And yeah, until the next time you watch this channel, I do hope you enjoy yourself. Have a nice night. Have a nice time.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.